Alright, chat. Hello, Zeta. Hello, Zeta. Hello, Any Mango. Celeste 3X. Indeed. I'm not going to be doing Sven, but indeed. Hello, Joltic. Got W Overflux, by the way. Brother's finally actually getting some good luck in this game. Hello, Sutif. Hello, Animid. Hello, Oblong Boot. Wait, I'm assuming that was a bot that you banned. I'm going to be honest, I didn't see it. But meow, yes. But, big butt. Eh. Oh, that's not that. Okay, well, that was a little bit of lag getting here, but it's fine. So yeah, now I have a good thing. Hello, Khaled. How you doing? How you doing? And now I just need another 1.4 billion in order to get all of my habanero tactics for Spider. Technically, I could go with like another 2 bill actually, because I might just get a whole new set of Aurora. Hello, Sven. How you doing? How you doing? No, it'd be more helpful to just get one set of Aurora. I think I don't really need another set. Oh, bro, it's so much easier now without having to have to sword swap to a Dayax or anything. It's so much easier. My appeal worked. I don't know if I told you. You did, and congratulations on actually having an appeal work. That's kind of wild. I'm gonna be honest. Brother got an RNG drop right there. Instead of playing, I've been playing Terraria. The downtime's insane. Okay, I mean, to be fair, I was late because I was playing Apex with Epic, so I can't say anything. In fairness, we gotta win. We did win, so it's worth it. I don't know how the hell we won it. We really shouldn't have. But hey ho, it's fine. Yo, frag. What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? How you doing? Oh, wait a minute. Why have I got damage numbers on? Ugh. I don't want damage numbers on. That's disgusting. Out of here. I wonder if I wonder how much... I'm doing good, you? Not too bad at all. Thank you very much. I wonder if I'd still be fine. Damn it. Sorry, okay, I need the Aurora helmet. That sucks. I was really hoping I'd be able to do it with Crimson Helmet. That sucks, man. It's a new month. You know what that means? The spooky month. It's the Halloween's at the end. It's spooky. Spooky, scary month. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for the lurk, Oblong. Ah! I'm gonna be honest, I cannot believe you remember that. I forget frequently that that's a command. In fact, every time. Oh, you know what? Like, if I had full habanero tactics, I think that probably would have been... I probably would be spawning off just the 1 mini instead of, like, 3. Even with using Hyperion. But then we might have a bit of a mana issue. Although, then that being said, Wisdom doesn't give that much. Like, it doesn't give an insane amount of mana. I might need to go back to mana tunings, though. It's fine. 1.4 billion shouldn't take that long to get. I mean, I think if I had more mana during my Crimson phase, I'd probably run out less during the Aurora phase. Because there's just less to regen. Did the Kind Water fill? It did. We got a big boy now. I no longer need my Tormentor. I no longer need my Daedalus Axe. I got the big boy. I mean, I still swap to where my day axe used to be. Vid incoming at some point. Although it won't be in the normal just maxing out a weapon style, I don't think. It'll probably be in something a bit longer. Because I kind of want to do something on Spider Slayer as a whole. Especially considering how absolutely absurd it actually is for money. Oh, I forgot about the little man there. Bye-bye. Oops. I should probably... yeah, I could probably go and grab the other one after this. Easier said than done to remember, though. I miss that... Is my YouTube chat broken? Or is no one talking? I'm always concerned that it's broken. Because it does do that from time to time. Okay, I think no one's talking. So we're good. I think. I hope so. Let me reload the YouTube chat real quick. Yeah, now we're good. No one's talking. We good. Wait, where's the little one? Where is the little one? Did someone kill it? Oh, my little guy. Oh, I was saving that one. Oh, banger song. Absolute banger. Grind out Mastiff, and now I'm able to pretty easily beat tier 4s with the Shaman Sword. Gotta get a Pooch now. Yeah. Bro, honestly, I can't lie, though. Mastiff and a Pooch Sword can carry you through so many things. Why streaming so late? This is my normal time to stream. This is the normal. Well, I say that. I was 11 minutes late. I was just carrying somebody in Apex Legends, trust me. Carrying is technically the right word. They were dead all game, okay. Just time zones? Yeah. Bro, why do time zones have to exist? Why can't we just not have them, you know? Why can't everywhere just be the same time? That'd make life so much easier. But the Earth isn't flat, so that can't happen. Yeah, well, with a big enough steamroller, we can change that. Or with how those big, whatever the fuck they're called. Yo, Real Tea Tree, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. However, those YouTube channels that use the industrial compressors or whatever the fuck they're called, I don't know. They're gonna get big enough at some point. Why you Soul Whip it? Oh, and Dav, thank you very much for the follow as well. Much appreciated. So basically, I use the Flaming Flay in order to both Venomous stack and Ferocity stack. You don't need the Flay to, you don't need the Flay for Venomous stacking. You can do that with any weapon. However, Ferocity stacking, you do need it for. Venomous stacking is essentially where during the immunity phase of some bosses, you can technically deal damage. Like there, I'm dealing damage to the boss. It's just not taking any damage. So once the egg phase is over, it takes all that damage immediately. So it makes it faster to kill? Yeah, pretty much. And so once this phase is over, it should take some damage, see? Without me having to hit it. IQ testing got 115. That's probably higher than most skyblock players, to be honest. And then as for ferocity stacking, that's in the second phase of the boss. So in the first phase, the flay it's just for quality of life. It means I don't have to run around chasing the boss. However, in the second phase here, I've stacked some ferocity, swapped to my sting, and it dies much quicker. Is it better for money than Blaze? No. Blaze is still a good bit better, unfortunately. It's not far off, to be fair. And for the gear difference, it's pretty damn good. Unlike with Blaze, you don't need, like, billions upon billions. I heard from the Slayer you look like Harry Styles, but drug addicted. Yeah, I don't know who, I don't get that one. I disagree. Even on drugs, that man's way too attractive. So I've been asking you, what's better, hype or term? Are you a dungeon main or not? If you're a dungeon main, then term. Otherwise, Hyperion. As outside of dungeons, term only has a couple of uses. One of which being tier 5 Kudra, which you need a hype for anyway. Dungeons suck? Agreed. I mean, realistically, the later into the game you go, the more you need both of them anyway. Is this honestly Fire's chat? Yes. I should give you mod in here. Not so you actually have to do anything. Just so you can be mod in both Fire's chats. I mean, to be fair, my alt was called Honesty Fire at some point. Just obviously spelled like my name. Until it eventually ended up on Too Numb to Come. That would be funny? That would be funny. You're right. That would be pretty funny. And it would also annoy all the people who keep trying to get me to give them mod. Yeah, this just keeps getting better. Hold up. The more I think it through, the more I realize it's a good idea. Are you the bread guy? Yes. I've been slacking on my bread duties, I'm going to be honest. I haven't made a loaf in a little while. Gotta fix that. I don't have any flour. Nor do I have the correct stuff in this house. I must fix all of these problems. I mean, I can make bread, I just can't do it the way that I was doing it before. We bake bread next stream? Potentially. And I will consider it as an option. The issue is in this house though, my setup's upstairs, not in the kitchen. So if I was to bake bread, it would be an entire stream of just bread. There would be no gaming. I wouldn't be able to do both. We would just be breading. Not a bad thing, to be fair. Give me just a second. Also, redeeming a PV as a first-time chat, fair play. Bro got 2 houses? Nah. The one that I was in when baking bread is my uncle's house. That he sometimes tells me to look after. So I just move everything there. I mean, okay, I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty used to moving my entire setup around, whether it's to my uncle's house or in my garden or whatever. That was a fun stream, actually. Sven Slayer, but outside was a great stream. I gotta do that again at some point. Too cold now. I mean, it would be amazing for the PC's thermals. The rain, probably not so much. That probably wouldn't be great. Right, the PV, I forgot. Reminded me that you stream. Well, thank you for joining. Water cooling on a budget. Yeah, but like that's water cooling but non-contained. So that's just water damage on Destroyer 788. That is an IGN. Advice on my Blaze and E-Man setup and what to improve. Bet. Water damage on a budget. I feel like water damage on a budget is never mind, actually. Doesn't matter. Hello, Nero. How's it going? Okay, so honestly, not bad. It's not too bad. To be honest, I guess it doesn't really matter too much for now, but I would recommend putting on full... If you're not going to use a Primordial belt, I would use full Vanquished equipment. For sure. Because right now, this is just worse. Is Guardian's Lair out yet? No. No. You maxed mining? Also, no. I haven't done all my powder yet. But yeah, I'd swap to full Vanquished when doing Blaze. Obviously, get yourself up to Infernal when you can. I'm not gonna... You'll get that Infernal completion, bro. What are you doing? Come on now. Come on now. Sighted is okay. Okay. Alright. Right. No. Why are you unsighted? That's gotta be wrong. That's gotta be wrong. Why are you unsighted? No. Sir, what are you doing? Sir. Please. I was doing Diana. Understandable. Put Soul Eater on both of these over Swarm 5. Gonna be completely honest with you there. Crown of Avarice works fine when you're not doing skips, so that's fine as well. I mean, the main thing is just the armor and swapping all of this to Vanquished. And obviously MP as well, but this is the easy stuff. As for E-Man, fine, I'd probably get the Intelligence Gemstones unlocked. Just make your life a wee bit easier. Although I guess you don't really need it, because Terminator. Greg, that's fine. Yeah, honestly, for now, for Blaze, it's literally just Vanquished and Infernal. Obviously, tier 3 daggers when you can. You can't do that yet, though, so that doesn't matter. And MP. That's genuinely it. There's not really anything else specific to improve on. Until that's done. To be completely honest. Yo, what's good, Hammer? How you doing? Just going to place there, double demons with your guide. It's inconsistent. Could you maybe look at my profile if you have time? PVs are a channel point redemption, I am afraid. At least when I'm streaming. So if you don't want to wait, you can always just DM me off stream. I'm usually pretty happy to just have a look. No, it's all good, it's all good. I just, what minions you running? Full maxed Blaze. Not Inferno minions, normal Blaze minions. Trust me. It's not for money. I like men. What about Tara minions? I mean, Tara's way better for money, yeah. Blaze minions are terrible for coins. They are tragic for coins. I mean, I might make like 12 mil a week. They're horrific. What's going on? Tarantula Slayer. Now we can see who can better co-op boost somebody. Well, I mean, it depends on which area, because for dungeons, you can co-op boost way better than I can. What you use them for? Collection. Doing a ton of blaze has left me with a decent amount of blaze rod collection. So now I have more. So now I have them down just to grind the leaderboard, pretty much. I might have a good 8-hour profile. Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, I guess technically I can co-op carry fairly well because half my gear I just don't use. So Linky just gets given maxed gear for simply because I don't use it ever. But like what? Realistically, the only thing that I can provide better over you is the Slayer weapons. And I'm not sure whether you gave a G-Drag or not. But yeah, so yeah, the only thing that I can really provide that's better than you is my Slayer stuff. Whenever they need them. Bro, I've still got like multiple Slayer items out on loan. And none of them are to my actual co-op. Both blaze daggers and a pooch sword. All on loan. You forgot to cover up one of the men's faces with a Slayer? Oh no, I didn't. That was planned. Don't worry. I didn't forget. Everything is just soulbound, so I can't land out shit? Ah, fair. With the exception of my katana, I make sure that none of my Slayer items are soulbound. Or I make sure none of my, what'd you call it? Time 5 items are soulbound. Most of them. Yo, Eagle. Hello, hello, hello. Wild? It's an artistic choice, trust me. I purposefully didn't add the Enderman in. I don't need, I don't soulbound my maxed out items or stuff for Ren, like my Kaim hype. Yeah, exactly. Same. I just buy base versions to put in the museum. Do you hate E-Man Slayer that much? No. I quite like E-Man. I just don't need to put the Slayer there. I mean, Hyper Soulbound though, same. I say same like I have a non-main hype. My setup can kill a tier 4, but I suck at the game. Ah, that's fine. That'll just come with time. Ooh, wait, there's new event. Wait a minute, what's the skyblock skins? What Slayer do you hate the most? Vampire followed by... what? Vampire, then probably followed by Blaze, to be honest. Maybe Sven, actually. I don't know. I kind of like Sven, though. I mean, the only reason I don't like Blaze is because of how much I've done it. If I hadn't done so much Blaze, I would like it a lot more. But, like, it's at the point where Blaze is just straight up brain dead. Yo, Goonmate. Hello, hello. Thank you very much for the raid. What's good, what's good, what's good? How was your stream, and what did you get up to? Okay, well, one of the mods got to it faster than me. I tried, okay. I just lost the race. Where's my Jerry? Oh, yeah, right, in the Jerry box. Deliveries. Give me my skins. Give me the skins, dude. I need them. Thanks. What's your favorite right now? Probably E-Man. To be honest with you. I just don't want to do E-Man because I can't bring myself to accept that cores are worthless. Okay, that's a Wither Skeleton. That's a Biohazard Helmet skin. Sick. Good / useful for the eggs. Bouncy arrows are pretty decent because you can kill bats really quickly with them. Powder mining, a little bit of floor 5. Hey, fun. That sounds alright. Why do you think cores got such a low price? Because E-Man is ridiculously easy. And Unkay Feathers exist. Do you think Guardian Slayer will be cool? It could be. Guardian Slayer could be really cool. But it also could be really bad. It entirely hinges on how they deal with the fishing to spawn mechanic. So it could be really cool. I thought more underwater guardians. From what they said, you did it via fishing XP. So to be fair, that could be killing naturally spawning guardians. In fairness. I guess we'll just have to see. Are you a tall femboy? I'm 5'6". If that answers your question. Shorty? Nuh-uh. I'm huge. I just started on basically one-shotting zealots. Any general tips? No, not really, no. To be completely honest. Prioritize MP over most things. It is your most important thing. Well, that's that's something you got there. I got a boop from Mr. Jelly. Wait a minute. Wait. I must reciprocate. Nice. Meow. Hello, Harry. How is it going? Doing good, of course. W. That's what we like to hear. Wait a minute. I get so... Ask Jelly how many chimes he dropped. I'd assume a couple. Let me just grab him 1 mil XP real quick. You got an E-Man guide? I do not, but Cyclone does. Cyclone has a couple of E-Man guides. Or at least I don't yet. I've been procrastinating making a Slayer guide for a while. Means I've actually got to do research, and that sucks. Do you need to kill those bats? No. However, the bats do a lot of damage, so the less bats that are alive, the less damage you're going to take. Just tell them to hit boss hard. You know, you're right. Check them out. You should make one about budget setups if you're willing to. I've been making a full guide. From, like, start to end. Starting a new profile. Iron Man or normal? Surely there's no way bro start another Iron Man, right? Surely not. Iron Man, of course. They, in fact, did start another Iron Man. My goat. I don't know, man. I feel like Iron Man kind of needs censoring, I'm going to be honest. Right, I should really get myself bouncy arrows. If only there was a reliable way to get a bunch of slime. Maybe my co-op has a bunch in the bazaar. Got bored, now Iron Man? You know, that's fair, actually. Yo, Stan Grey, good night, good night, good night. Have a lovely sleep, and thank you very much for coming in. Oh, hey, a wasp. Cool. Good start. Wait, now that tier 5 tarantulas are a thing, I need to bring back Slayer Bingo. I wish the Golden Man was an official mode. I would play that. I can't control myself. LF, control yourself. Surely it can't be that hard. Right, okay. Slash Bazaar. Oh, would you look at that? A bunch of slime. Yoink. Slash AB. I need my personal compactor. And then I don't need enchanted seeds in there. We can do that, and then we do this. Fuck. Didn't mean to buy the coal. I'm gonna be honest, thought I'd called him a lot earlier than that. Let's just collect the quiver. And buy... Where are they? Bouncy arrows, bouncy arrows, bouncy arrows. Fuck, I don't have enough items. Alright, buying them individually it is. That's fine. This is going to take years every time I want to do this. All just to kill some bats. Yeah, I mean, it just isn't worth it, is it? Ain't no way, brothers, dropping a plasma flux. Oh, that's an overflux. Never mind. Oh, hey, chat. Something was really cool. How cool happened earlier? I found Outcrow in a lobby. I found the Money Man. And then there was somebody that asked both of us for a screenshot, and it was really cool. It was a fun little experience. Wait, I have it somewhere. Hold on. Look, it's cool. There you go. Whimsy. That guy. I found some goobers. One of them's wearing armor. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It'd be weird if he wasn't wearing armor. What the fuck? Use skeleton mass chestplate for Taras and E-Man. You don't exactly need damage. This is true, but that means I would have to put habanero tactics on it, and I don't want to do that. Gonna be honest. What particles is that? Firework, I believe. I already need to get 7 habanero tactics books as it is, and I really don't want to buy another one. I don't want to make that 8. Those shits are already expensive. Is that another Vanquisher off one of the bats, bruh? You know what? Term spawning is kind of crazy. I just ask 6 people to AFK around me. Fair. See, I don't want to do that. Hab's just so nice. Just so easy. So much free magic find. Okay, so why is the TPS in this lobby gone to shit suddenly? This was a good lobby until a second ago. Average nether experience. I don't know what mod removes them. I don't have a clue, I'm afraid. I need to swap lobbies. This is tragic. I mean, as long as I can kill this one boss, I'm happy. But yeah, no, this is tragic. Swap to Inferno when it's going second phase? Yeah, but that's a lot of effort. The fuck is this remix? Sorry? It's not. Oh, wait a minute. It's been years since I've heard that song. Now, that's a lot of effort that I'd have to put in. And I don't think I want to do that. It can be a rhythm kind of thing. Yeah, but like I don't want to constantly be swapping. Wearing bow and arrows kind of breaks you out of the rhythm. I'm gonna be honest, they're not that bad. I don't really need them. I just wanted to test how useful they were. It's not like the bats actually do any damage to me anyway. Just wanted to see whether they were actually useful or not. Which, to be fair, I'd assume for a earlier profile, they'd be pretty good. They just literally don't matter for me. My propaganda isn't working. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a Skeleton Master chestplate somewhere. I don't know where. I might have NPC sold it at some point thinking it was useless, but no, we don't talk about that. Or I gave it to somebody, I don't know. Fairly sure I have one somewhere. Doubt it'd be in the museum. I needed that for E-Man? Really? I mean, I'm happy to just buy the arrows, I'm going to be honest. I mean, then again, habanero tactics, for the most part, I mean, in terms of magic find at least, it's only better if you've got a chimera weapon, atom split. Although, that being said, it does make spawning faster. And it does give you more damage, so I guess Hab is just straight good in general. Besides, I would never use Skeleton Master for E-Man because I don't think I'd be double phase skipping consistently. Without full Crimson. Well, 3/4 Crimson, of course. Nobody ever uses full Crimson. Before Hab, but bro, I fucking called the Hab buff. I put full Habanero Tactics 5 on my Crimson. Like 4 months before they announced it, or like maybe like 3 months before they announced it, or something. I skip in FD W. Huge. Yeah, I mean, yeah, skipping an FD is possible now. We can do so much damage. Like, you can actually get reasonable times in FD. Diana Addict is in the nether not doing Diana. FD will always be bad. Yeah, it'll never be better than Crimson. It'll never actually be good, but regardless of whether it'll ever be good or not, it's far more viable than it used to be. In terms of still getting decent boss times. Like, you know, it's not like a 40-second gap anymore between FD and Burning Crimson. It's a 30? No, not even a 30. Because you can get sub 30-second bosses in Final Destination. So it's not even a 30-second difference anymore. Like maybe 10, if that. Less than 10. Wait, how in God's name are you doing 22-second bosses in Burning Crimson? That just settled in. Tier 7 atom split and 22 seconds without 20 seconds in burning is still really fast. Skip song request. There is currently not a song request, so I guess the next one just gets skipped. Done faster. I am the goat at E-Man. Is this true? Bro's pre-firing horsecock. I mean, today's Honesty Fire Day, so I don't know. The horsecock guy is probably doing his job. Now it's 19 to 20. Holy shit! I have not done E-Man in a while then. Is 20 seconds fast for E-Man now? No. Not really. You're looking at like 12, 13 seconds for E-Man now. Isn't it kind of slow? Yeah, but not in Burning Crimson. Do the Tim PV. Give sec. Burning 10-star crimson is what I need. Used. Yeah, exactly. That's wild to me. Hello, Luna. One sec. Sorry, I just had to start stripping. Alright, what we got here? Yeah. Bro, SA with a 45 mil Crown of Avarice goes hard. Alright. What else we got? 885 magical power. That is almost as good as Linky, I think. Hold on. Actually, no, I think Linky's over 1,000 now. It's not that far off, man. Bro, Tim's not even that far off of Linky. That's cooked. Bro, that's actually so cooked. Alright, what else we got? Kai Midas with no gemstones. W. I don't know. Where are the gemstones? Yo, 50 mil in the giveaway. Love it. WW. Got all the minions. Pets menu's looking a little lacking, but it's fine. Okay, no mining. That's fine. No Kudra. Crazy. Joined 2 days ago. This is Gennaro's new co-op. So in the same way that Linky is slightly tiny little bit co-op carried, just tiny little bit, barely. Tim Payne is also a little co-op carried. There is no gemstones. Yeah, I can see that. LF gemstones. Yo, LF Kime 5 on the Slayer weapons throwing. Actually, kind of throwing there. LF Primordial. Throwing. Overall, it's kind of mediocre, I can't lie. Could be better. You need to co-op carry harder. Should I use Primordial on Blaze? If you can skip with it, yes. Yo! Honestly, Fire coming in with a raid. What's good? How was the stream? You're ending quite early today, actually. How'd the stream go, though? How goes it? Oh, it's going great. I'm using Vank. I don't know if I'll be able to double demon with it. I mean, if you can, then absolutely yes. Obviously, provided you can actually. That early, gotta be up in the morning. Fair, 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 fair. No, you leave. That was too far. I did not mean to send it that far away. Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to go and get that later. Bro, it's meant to make my bosses more efficient, not me chasing around. What should I use for bracelet? Demon Slayer. Gauntlet. Ah, that's not meta. This is not a good spawn. This is not a good spawn location at all. Is Demon Slayer just going to be the same as Vank? No. Vank, I believe, is multiplicative. Yo, W Chimera, 36. Huge, huge, huge. That's still absolutely insane that you've got the amount of books that you drop. So many little guys. Oh, this is amazing. So much free XP. Honestly, just getting hard carried. Also, man, I feel like the streaming space in Skyblock's been so dead lately. There's pretty much never anyone live. I swear if this is okay, it's not what I thought. It's not. Or at least, to be fair, there's never anyone live when I end. More people need to start going live later. I need raid candidates. I don't think it was ever that alive. I mean, it was for a bit. At least I'm one fire chat now. Yeah, exactly. Bro just got transferred in position. Bro had a transfer. Same job, just reassigned. Does this count as overtime? I mean, does a volunteer? I see 4 different people other than yourself right now. So what, everyone just ends before I... Damn. So... Everyone just ends before I do. Brilliant. That explains why I have nobody live. David's Rift and Primordial. Annihilation Cloak over David's because of the crit damage. Okay, no. No, stick with Vanquished. Stick with Vanquished. You won't, you probably won't be able to. But no, yeah, no, that's fine. It won't make a massive difference. How do I spawn Rev super quick? Like Bouquet of Lies spam faster than Halberd melee, or should I use Term? Bouquet of Lies is faster than Halberd, yes. Although you want to sword swap Bouquet of Lies. Hold up, So you want to run around like that. But obviously in Revs. As soon as you shoot the thorn, swap back to the halberd so you get the wisdom from it. Goodman Revs, I got 5.5 to 6 mil today. Dubs. Let's go. Always nice to see people who are equally as addicted to Slayers as me. For some unknown reason. I did it. First try. GG. Bro, things have changed. Holy. Soupy is down, so I can't... Yeah, that was an issue for me last night. I tried to look, see if there's anyone live. Soupy needs to fix up, you know? Probably didn't actually need to use my flay there, thinking about it. What's meta equipment for Inferno? It really depends on how far into the game you are, but it would be a Rift Necklace, Annihilation Cloak. Actually, no, Shadow Assassin Cloak, my bad. Rift Necklace, Shadow Assassin Cloak, Primordial Belt, and Demon Slayer Gauntlet. Damn, bro, how do I forget that Shadow Assassin exists? Throw and hello, Shanna. Wouldn't David's Cloak be better than Shadow Assassin? Not for Blaze, no. Should I change to SA? Yeah. In fact, David's isn't better for any Slayers. Unless you're a fairly early profile. As in an Inferno. Annihilation Cloak is just overall better. Or, well, it turns out as being better. But specifically in Blaze, where the first hit dictates quite a lot of the boss. Only better if you have G-Drag. Yeah, that's what I said, depending on how far into the game you are. Although, let's be real here, most people that can use Annihilation Cloak probably have a... what's his name? Probably have a G-Drag. Okay, why are we biting him? What? That seems terribly unessential. For what reason did the devs think Annihilation Cloak should have forward? I don't know, man. How many Primordial Eyes? Only 2. I think I've only killed like 6,000 of them. So I haven't killed an insane amount of tier 5s. Isn't SA Cloak better for Blaze? It is, yes. One of those weird things that it really shouldn't be better in, but it is. Typically, biting gets things done because people don't want it. Yeah, but so does a 6-inch knife. Or a taser. That works too. And threats. Do you have a 6-inch knife on you at all times? Technically, yes. Except not when I'm outside, because that would be illegal. And I don't need it. Although a lot of people in England do. In fact, I would happen to say probably the majority. Carrier blade. Well, hello, Gabe. How you doing? What's good? What's good? Someone spawned a construct? That's rough. It's like fire's height. No, I'm bigger than 6 inches, thank you very much. Barely. Strand dropped. Yo! GG. 355 magic find is kind of diabolical. I can't lie. That's kind of a diabolical number. You gotta get that up, man. Any alternative flaming flame that we could use here? Yeah, nothing. Flaming flame is only for the ferocity stacking, in which you do need the flaming flame for. You can venomous stack with anything. Ideally that has venomous 6 on it. It's just more annoying. Because you've actually got to chase your boss around. But like it still works, see? Do you find dungeons fun? Nope. Despise it. So realistically, in the first phase, play is honestly just quality of life. It just makes things easier. What part don't you like about dungeons? All of it. I simply just don't find the gameplay loop enjoyable. I mean, it may also be the fact that I mostly dislike party things. I prefer activities that I can do solo. Must have been a hell of a grind? No, not really. It didn't take that long to get. I think from where I think I was like from Kata 44 to 50 was only like a couple weeks. I think it was 2 weeks. It wasn't too bad. It's amazing how much you can gear carry yourself. What class did you play? Mage. I have played Mage from Kata 36, I believe. I think that's when Taco forced me into maging. Is the Slayer XP overlay chat triggers? It is, yes. The import is just Slayer XP overlay. Also get an LCM set with my current Necron for future? Fair. But LCM when you're way too low kata is so much fun. Provided that you have a party who's willing to put up with your shit. Now, unironically, I played so much I did so much fake mage in M6 for kata levels. Because you don't need to be you don't need to worry about having a high enough kata level to LCM in M6. The mage's job isn't really that important when it comes to damage. Holy shit, raid carried. Epic Flame Dog with a rate of 7. What's good, what's good? How doing? Also, Epic. How could you be playing Apex when it's 3x Celesti? That seems to me just like throwing. But goodbye. Hey, Dudbro, what's good, what's good, what's good? How you doing? When did you start doing M7? Kata 43. 44. Kata 44. I'm alright? Hell yeah. Crashing out now was fun to chill a bit briefly. Have a good one? Alrighty, dude. Well, have a good sleep. And thank you very much for the raid. Yo, TPS. We did some chatting in Epic Stream. What kind of chatting? I decided that I'm gonna ask a girl out. But I didn't know that we were capable of doing that. Fair. Good luck, sir. I hope it goes well. I'm allowed to have a life. Nuh-uh. Everybody knows that games come before women. Also, I P-ranked P2. I know! Bro, you said it in Epic's chat. GG! They're actually huge. Wait, how many attempts? Just gotta get you a woman who loves trophy fishing. Best investment I've ever made is crazy. Bro, that is an insane statement. But have a wonderful night. How do I check? Oh, I don't know, actually. I kind of just memorized them. Any levels that took a significant amount of tries, I kind of just memorized how many it was. I'm in a different place now. Indeed you are. But how you doing, Stormageddon? What's good, what's good? Welcome to Spider Slayer. The Slayer that takes a weirdly long time to do. For no real good reason. Oh, hey, a little guy. 07? You're an Ultra Kill player, but you don't enjoy dungeons. That does not make sense. Yeah, it does. Ultra Kill's a single player game. Dungeons is not. Are you winning? Oh, absolutely. It makes perfect sense. Nothing will top it. Nuh-uh. Solo M7. Yeah, but that's not very fun because that takes way longer for no better rewards. There's no issue is there's no incentive to solo. It's way harder. It's longer. And I don't like where this sentence is going anymore. I don't. I would. 500 gifted for class average 50. Oh, really? You don't say. Bro, you choose here. What do you mean? Why would you choose here to mine sand? There are so many places you could have gone. But you choose the active war zone. Like, that's why. That's a wild choice. It's hard to handle it all by yourself. Yeah, yes. And you don't even get a bigger reward at the end. It's harder, longer, but just feels worse. I am talking about dungeons, by the way, just to clarify. I mean, to be fair, I pretty much solo dungeons up until, I want to say, Kata 33. Yeah, like, till Kata 33, till I started playing with Taco. Or until Taco pretty much dragged me into a party. I pretty much soloed dungeons. Which was fun. Furthest I ever got was soloing M3. No, I soloed an M5, but that was a bit later. I want to say that was at Kata 34. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, soloing the dungeons is kind of enjoyable. It's just not worth doing. The fun isn't worth it enough to justify how unbelievably slow it is. Compared to just running in a party. How did the Vank not KB you? Because they fixed Shellwise? Bro, Shellwise has been fixed for literal months. Yes, it should work on them. Shelmet works on them. Shelmet worked on them, thus Shellwise should as well. Wait a minute. This is important. Where's my boss? Come to me, child. Thank you. What? Can you give an introduction? Hi, my name's Fire. I'm heavily autistic. I like doing the same thing for many, many hours on end. That's why I enjoy playing HYPIXEL Skyblock and doing the same thing for many, many hours on end. I would like to consider myself as being relatively rich and skilled at the game, but that's simply, unfortunately, not true. I make mediocre YouTube videos from time to time, and I want to get 50 million Slayer XP, or in every Slayer. Which involves doing the same thing for hours and hours on end. Thus looping back to the heavily autistic part. How are you doing? I should learn how to introduce myself, because I don't think that cuts it. I'm not. I ain't getting the job, chat. Oh man, I'm fired before it even starts. That was great. Never mind, we got a job. Sums it up. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, also, welcome to possibly the most bipolar Twitch stream possible. It's either unbelievably chill or completely fucking unhinged. There is no middle ground. Entirely depends on how the chat's feeling. Probably should mention that part. Feels important. Although we've been on quite a nice chill streak recently. It's been pretty good. Life's been pleasant. Just calm genocide. Should I use Bestiary during 4-perk Diana for 5 pet leveling? Or Derpy? I mean, you're going to be waiting a while for Derpy, so I'd kind of just use it up, I'm going to be honest. Also, I believe it's during Diana is better. I could be wrong. No, let's not talk about that. One, Sparky's a minor, so I'd rather not anyway. Two, it's a bit of a weird conversation. He is, yes. I am aware of the stereotypes. But just because I stream block game doesn't mean I want to talk about miners' balls. Holy shit, that's so many cocoons back to back. RNG meter a die. I don't wanna. I mean, if I get really lucky, Nero bought 2 more tentacles. What are you doing with the tentacles, Nero? Hmm? What are you gonna do with the tentacles? Wait, is that guild message still the same? Why not? I mean, I don't have enough meter to do it. I have literal 1 mil meter. I got nothing. 2, they're worth so little money, man. By the time you're 50 million every sale, we'll probably have Guardian. Exactly. Yo, how are you back? Leave. Bro! How many cocoon? As when 50 mils vampire XP. Okay, absolutely not. Installing window blinds. Why? You know, fair enough. Which pets do you recommend for XP share? I don't have a clue, I'm afraid. I don't know which ones are good if you want money. What's vampire? I think some weird activity in the Rift. But I don't know. I've never heard of it, so it can't be important. Thank goodness it's not like a Slayer or something. That would be terrible. Just like a bad sequel. If I pretend it doesn't exist, then it doesn't exist. Pacific Rim never had a sequel. How many dies do you think you'll drop grinding the 50 mil? Probably 0. Pacific Rim was so bad. Yeah, the first was amazing. The second one was tragic. Which is why we just pretend it doesn't exist. It never happened. I mean, I got 0 from the Blaze grind, so I would assume I'll get 0 from the rest of them as well. To be completely honest with you. Do you like Star Wars? I do. They were some of my favorite films growing up. Until I found Lord of the Rings, and then I stopped caring. Vamp meter ain't that much. I'm not meter. I don't put dies on meter, because I find that boring. I think it's really stupid that they put dies in the meter. The way that I see it is dies don't do anything. They don't give any stats. They are purely cosmetic. I think that they should just be really fucking rare. If you get it, you get it. That's really cool. If you don't get it, that's unlucky. I don't think there should ever be a guaranteed drop for a die. I heard Lord of the Rings. It is my favorite movie series. I was just saying how I used to really love Star Wars, and then I found Lord of the Rings, and I suddenly preferred that. Hobbit is a better trilogy. No, the fuck it's not. No. No, you're wrong. No. You are incorrect. The Hobbit book is amazing. The films, I will fight you to the death on this. Oh man, My Little Pony bangs. Actual peak right there. Whoever said that can get banned, trust. Which age of Tolkien is your favorite if Lord of the Rings is your favorite movie? Honestly, Wait, what do you mean by which age of Tolkien? Funk. Okay, actually, Sonic has gone from, like, Sonic has gone from the internet's most hated to, like, actual, like, peak to, like, gold. Do you like books? Have you read them? I read them after the movies, to be fair. When was Sonic ever hated? When the trailers came out? When the first trailer came down? If you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, please tell me you read all the other books related to it. Nope. Mostly because I just didn't have them when I was younger. And when I read all the Lord of the Rings books, I was too young to be able to buy my own. I want to say I was maybe 11 or 12 when I read through all of the Lord of the Rings books, which actually, come to think about it, is questionable parenting, but you know, that's fine. And you know, Sauron is originally... I never said that I was a true fan. I simply said it was my favorite movie series. I never claimed to be a fanatic here. You can't defend the Lord of the Rings movies being better than the Hobbit movies. Yes, I can. Because that is an objective fact. I can't, regardless of whether I am considered as a true fan or not, the Lord of the Rings movies are objectively just better. They look better, they feel better, the story is better. They are simply better. Oh, arguing over movie opinions never fails to be funny. Yeah, but like this one is just an objective fact, though. Like, despite being made years and years later, the Hobbit even manages to look worse. Which is a pretty big achievement. Apparently Nintendo is suing the Land of the Free's government. Oh, what have they done now? What have they done? Emoji Movie was one of the worst. Yeah, no, I'm happy to sit here and agree with that one. Also, by the way, speaking of movies, by the way, bro, what is going on with Disney Pixar's bean mouth? What's happening here? Why do all the characters look the same, and why do they all have a bean for their mouth? What's happening? What's going on? I understand stylization, but they all look the same. And that's not very fun. What did I hear? I'm saying about how all Disney Pixar movies are just looking the same. All the characters kind of just look identical. And they all have this weird bean-shaped mouth that I just dislike. Okay, I guess not all of them, but most of them. Yo, what's good, Goldens? How we doing? Yeah, bring back old cartoons. Bring back the good old 2D styled cartoons. Get less 3D CGI. Bring back 2D. I understand that CGI is less effort. But that, I mean, if you're going to put less effort into the animating, at least put more effort into the story side of things. And the world building. As opposed to just less effort into everything. Playing without a god pot's so refreshing. Nah, bro's turning into Anubis. That's why Sony animations are so good. Because they're different. But then how will the giant corpos cut corners? Damn, you right, actually. That's a fair point. I failed to think about that. How's the Spider Slayer going? It's going pretty damn good. So far, averaging just over, like, about 600,000 XP a day-ish. Will I still have a place inside your heart? Next hour, I'll start stealing from bingo players. Oh, nah, you're getting god splashes? Nah, that's crazy. You gotta stick to the no god part. You could probably do over a mil. Oh, I can do like 3 million rev a day. Back when I used to do Aatrox bingos, I would meet a Warden Heart in one stream. Yo, what's good, Carlos? It's going pretty damn good. How's you doing? How do you have a hype already? What? What? What do you, what? What do you mean? What? I'm so confused. Oh! Yeah, no, this is not the Slayer. This is my main profile. The Slayer to hype profile finished like 2 weeks ago. Wait, the hype is the thing that surprises you here? But yeah, no, that profile ended a couple weeks ago. You can slash boot people? Yes, yes. Like, the Flaming Flay wasn't a surprise, the Golden Dragon wasn't a surprise. The Terminator wasn't a surprise, but the Hyperion... that one overstepped the line. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, no, the Slayer type profile finished a couple weeks ago. It took a grand total of 37 days to complete. Which, honestly, I think is pretty decent. To go from 1 mil net worth all the way to 1.5, well, 1.4 billion. With only Slayer. Bro, it would have been so much faster if I could use dungeons, though. Like, dungeons would have meant I could move on to Spider Slayer without touching Rev at all. And all I would need is a floor 6 completion. Because realistically, there's nothing that I would care about from floor 7. Are you going to do another to Hyperion? Probably not. There's nothing left in the game that I want to do it to. Or that hasn't been milked to death. Chloe's currently doing hunting to Hyperion. Which I was going to do. If no one else did it. Like, if no one else did it by the time I was finished with Spider, I was going to do that. Because I talked a lot about it during the Slayer to Hyperion. In fact, I even recommended Modcraft to do it. When he had the time. But no, see, Chloe got there first. Slayers to 2 Hyperions. That sounds like a horrendous idea. I mean, I might do something like a gambling to hype miniseries at some point. That might be fun. But any series that involve a new profile is probably not a Hyperion-based one. That concept has been, frankly, milked to death. And the only, like, as I've said before, the only reason I even did the Slayer to Hyperion is because only one other person had done it. And that was a year ago. They also allowed dungeons in Kudra. Oh no, there wasn't the Kudra requirement back then. But they also allowed dungeons. There we go, 452 Magic Find, that's better. What even is Blaze? I made 20 million 20k XP. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I cocooned it? No way. Wait, huge. Yeah, no, blazes are very good for money. Does it still make 6 bill from 0 to 9? Nah, it's probably close to like 2 to 3. On average. If that, actually. Might even be less than 2 bill now. Blaze traded actual item prices for boss speed. So we can do way more bosses per hour, but just the individual items cost less. So still makes about the same amount per hour. You just get less money per XP. I've got a feeling that I'm going to be starting to run dry on bits soon. Never mind, I've still got 20,000 to claim. I was wrong. Yeah, I guess fair, actually. Spider takes a while to get... It doesn't give that many bits anymore. It ain't like Rev, which is just an absolute machine. Ah, Mother's returned. Are either of you mini-bosses? I don't think so. We safe. Damn, 4 books, W. That's 400 mil. Right, I need to drop a couple primordial eyes. I gotta get my habanero tactics going. Am I mem leaking? Bro stole my Kime. And stole how? Strand doesn't seem like that kind of guy. You wouldn't do that, right, Strand? Alpha is closed. Finally. But there's 6 people. Yeah, they'll be admins. Alpha's always like that. There's often... even if it's closed, there's admins still go on to test things. I mean, it is literally the testing server. Whether it's open to the public or not. Finally, money. GG. Well, that spider's dead. Nice. No, it's not. Out of there. Up to 34 mil. I miss the good old days. 54 mil, 70 mil, 90 mil. I miss the good days, man. The peak days. Back during the one tap. Where making 1 billion coins in a day was easy. But alpha for me is sandbox. Yeah, you see, that's kind of the issue, really, with alpha. And why it's so useless. Is because half the player base just treats it as a sandbox. Hali got uploaded? He did. A couple days ago. Yo, Joel, what's good, what's good? Oh my goodness, this hurts. How's it going? That was painful. Hey, why am I so weak? Why am I, yo, why am I dying? What's going on? I am sick. Oh, that's not matter. Well, I hope you get better soon. Bro, they sent that message like 10 minutes ago, man. How are the Slayers? Playable, I guess. I mean, I'd be lying if I said they were interesting. But more fun than dungeons. Kudra might be fun as something to set my sights on, potentially. Why does your purse say giveaway? Because in Twitch there is a channel point redemption for 75,000 channel points, where people can change people can change my a word on my screen, basically. And somebody decides to change it to giveaway. Kudra gets very boring fast. Yeah. At least it's something different, though. I mean, what the main issue really is that just everything is so easy. There's no challenge to anything anymore. Well, it made me laugh? Hell yeah. Good job, Leah. Bro, the amount of people that think it's it's actually a giveaway is kind of depressing, man. What was the goal of the challenge again? What challenge? Next will be Vampire Slayer. What's Vampire Slayer? Never heard of it. I need that. No, you do not. More money is the last thing that you need. The Slayer only challenge? Oh, that was just to get a Hyperion, and that ended a couple of weeks ago. I am poor, you lie. You are many things, but you are not poor. Wasn't active much? Hey, it's all good, it's all good. Now it's just grinding my way up to getting 50 mil XP and different Slayers. For fun, I think. Honestly, if Aatrox gets, look, so poor. Yeah, fuck off, man. 151, but nah. Nah. What do you mean, poor? Don't know what to do with it, so I'm hoarding. Also, fair. I want to see you suffer with Diana. I did an hour of Diana yesterday, and that's the most you're getting for the rest of the year. It reminded me of why I hate Diana. How is it that I'm not able to do Diana for an hour? Like, how is it that I struggle to do Diana for an hour straight? Yet I can quite happily sit here for like 5 hours and just do this. Something don't add up here. Why the Flaming Flay? Because of ferocity stacking. I mean, it also venomous stacks as well. But you can do that with a normal sword. Will you do 50 more Vampire Slayer? Nope, I would die before it ended and not of natural causes. Inspired me to do Slayers again. Hell yeah. I'm so sorry. Good luck with all the Slayers and drop all the drops. Alright, well, see ya. Thank you very much for coming in. What kills fire off 50 more Vampire? What's Vampire? But yeah, whilst you can venomous stack with any weapon, Flaming Flay, 1 is mostly just quality of life, meaning I don't have to chase my boss around, and 2, it means I can frosty stack in that phase, and do that. Wait a minute, this is important. Nice. Yes, I do that in every. I do that for every single level. Where, boss? Yo, chat. Anyone want to buy me a new Anubis G-Drag skin? I need to swap them over. I need the one with the high amount of XP to have the funny skin on. Next challenge, Vampire Slayer to Hyperion. I mean, that wouldn't be too difficult. It would just make for a really bad video series. Simply because there's no progression in it. Gold and redstone minions. What? What? Golden redstone minion. I'm so confused. Huh? What have I missed? Oh, W Judgment Core. Well, I meant to send 2 hellos, and instead I just sent a penis. Nice. That's great. Wonderful. I am so sorry. Can I have some money in the game? No. I mean, you can have money if you grind it. So many cocoons. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. This is good. More. 146 mil, bro. That's so unbelievably tragic. Why are they so cheap? Because E-Man's so easy now. Please, can you give me some? No. I don't wanna. Well, that's not matter. But yeah, like Vampire Slayer just simply wouldn't make a good YouTube series because once you got the gear, you got the gear. There's zero progression. There's no like, oh, I'm struggling with this portion of the boss, so let me upgrade this. Or, oh, I'm struggling here, so let me use this armor set to give myself slightly more healing. You know? There's no variation. It'll be the same every time. Everyone uses the same gear. Everything is always the same. The only thing that varies is your RNG. Can't wait till I get Infernal Rep. Trust, it'll be so good. Infernal Armor's so nice when you have it. Your HYPIXEL admins, please. Bring back phase skipping. It made this boss so much more enjoyable. Do hype to Slayers. I have just finished that like 2 weeks ago. I have quite literally just done one of those. That was Slayers to hype. Oh shit, I read that wrong. Hype to Slayers, damn. Wait, you might be on something here. Does Tyrant Armor go into Primordial make tier 5 a lot easier? Yep. You gain a substantial amount of damage. Almost birthday boy is here. Hello, Linky. How doing? What? No! Oh, I fucked it. Going bold at how many subs? 15,000. Wait a minute, I just realized you're from the YouTube chat. So that's something completely different. 1 million. What our lowest been on Ender Relic? Good question. Give second. $419 million. Why are you surprised by this? They've been that price for ages. This is not new. This is not new. Is Spider Slayer even profitable? Oh, extremely. Over all the bosses that I've killed, I've averaged about 90 million coins an hour. You don't need max MP, let me steal? Nah. I do need max MP though. Why is Sting doing damage? Because they fixed them all during Derpy. Hello Don, how you doing? All the spider weapons are now multiplicative. You live on Twitch too? Yes, yes, yes. I've been busy? How busy we talking here? I mean, if you're a broke boy, then just don't use the rent and a relic. My days have been developing, helping families, school, eat, sleep. Hey, I mean, that's a... Yeah, that seems pretty packed, actually. Anything new that you're working on at the moment? Because I feel like every time I speak to you, there's a new project going on. He said he's going bold when he reaches 15k subs in YouTube. No. I meant subs on Twitch. I then changed it to 1 million on YouTube. Thank you very much. No. Selective hearing, look at now. My day consists of sleep, eat, goon. But you play skyblock. So, you've got to be doing one of those whilst playing skyblock. Nah, right, okay. Got it. We're gonna hold you accountable. Yeah, sure. When I get 1 million subs, you hold me accountable. When I reach either 1 million subscribers or for some reason some madman decides to gift 15,000 on Twitch, sure, you hold me accountable. That's never gonna happen, though. So, I'm safe. Hype could cost 6 bill in a few years. Yes. I mean, what? Hype has gone down significantly in a couple days. What's the mod for smaller weapons? Either Odin or Dolkir. Give me your purse because it's for a giveaway. Nah. You never know if some rich oil rando drops a few thousand. Yeah, well, if they do, then I'm more than happy to shave my head. I'm pretty happy to go bold under those circumstances. Goon night? Alright, well, have a good goon. No, sorry, have a good night. Nice. Has selective reading. Yeah, look. It's like, you know? Yeah. I hope that made sense. I should just keep all my drops until I reach 20 million XP. Except for shriveled wasps, because I'm concerned about the price of those going down. Still 9.8 instead of 10.3. Shit. But now it's not 10.3 either, it's 11.1. Both the titles are wrong, actually. Nah, I'll deal with it tomorrow. I'll deal with the titles tomorrow. You would think with an Ankes being 19 mil profit every 3 slayers. Oh, sorry, 19 mil profit every 3 feathers. Wait, you would think? What do you mean? I mean, yeah, it is profit. It is a good amount of profit. You are correct. But yeah, it is. Extremely good profit. I mean, the issue is, it's just annoying to keep on constantly buying an Anke feathers to fill up. Like, even if you sit there for ages buying them, it's still annoying. Because they run out so fast. Back on to the other thing I was rapping about. Fire, do you want me to send the GitHub to the open source remote desktop thing? It looky cool, read me. I'm gonna be honest, not massively. 19 mil profit, it's worth it, but it's boring. I know it's worth it, but it's boring. So if I offered to sell you in bulk, I'd take it in a heartbeat. I mean, I'm kind of broke at the moment. I've only got 190 mil, so like I can't afford very many, but do you use the rag? Nah, I'll pop it in the chest. Is your term not recommed? Nope. Linky has the actual term. This is pretty much just for Spider Slayer and E-Man hits phase. It's not meant to do damage. Long. Waiting for the 9th and 16th, two very important dates of this month. The 9th, because that's when my new internet gets installed. 16 is when my startup is releasing. Yo! Wait, that's huge. They are big dates. Can you stop getting cocooned, man? This is ridiculous. Yo, Two-Head19 bought my shriveled wasp. Oh, shit. Well, thank you, sir. Would you do 20 mil per for the feathers? Yep. 100%. How many feathers are we talking here? I gotta know how much cash I need to pull together. I mean, I can always just dip into into Tux's money. She won't mind. Until it comes to pay her back and I only have one bill. That wouldn't be too meta. Use super crafted Sting? Yo, let's go. Sting's so nice. Let me sell all this. Let me pop this up for sell offer. Right, hold on. Alright, sir. Let's talk business. I have 50 feathers. Hold on, I need to look at how much that is. That's 100 mil, I'm stupid. No, it's not. What? No, that's the most, possibly one of the most restarted things. That would be 1 billion coins. Would it? It would be a bill, yeah. Shut up, man. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I'll just yoink from Tux, it's fine. Nobody tell her. No one say a word to Tux, don't you dare. I did not take 100 million, I did not take 1 billion coins of her money. Alright? Remember that. Ah. $320 mil for the first stack, or for the first set. All right, I'll deal. I'll deal with eating them all after. Another 320 million coins. Wait, what? 16 plus 16. Wait. That doesn't equal 50. Hold on. Wait. Something don't add up here. There we go. Context to you having Tux's money. It's Kalat for one of my daggers. Alongside a Daedalus. Oh, I wanna be somebody in Zohan. Oh, I wanna body in low road home. I wanna be somebody to someone. Miss Crampton grabbed 49. Ah, you good, you good. Running out of space. Latest interaction with Tux is watching a Rocket League tournament on their stream. Yeah, it's great. Give me 2 feathers for free. Yeah. I can't afford to just give away 40 mil. What kind of a crazy rich man do you take me for? $40 meters. Thank you for your business, sir. I need to take off the suit now. And we're back to casual time. Why can you not mass consume these? Yeah, good question, man. Good question. Brian. That's for not trying. Use all the feathers. Oh, I am. What is that thumbnail? Is there a problem with it? Because personally, I would say it's a masterpiece. The likes that people like Leonardo da Vinci could only dream of making. Perfection in Leonardo DiCaprio, the famous artist. How much more does using Slayers make? Well, it's like 19 mil every couple boss. It's 19 million coins of profit every 4 bosses or so. Maybe somewhere around there. I mean, even if we were to lowball and say 15 mil profit every 4 bosses, it's still quite a lot. I mean, we can find out because once I'm done using all of these up. I'll also time how long it takes me to use them all. How much does Tarantula Soul go for? I believe it's 350,000, I want to say. 352,000. Holy shit, the knowledge is just on a different level. Bro, it takes so long to consume them though, man. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, I guess I can't really get back up without flying, so now I can't be bothered. So knowledgeable. Look, man, I have knowledge for useless stuff, okay? Quite ahead, I intend to study for shit I don't know yet and just take my GCSE a year early. Fair. Can't lie, didn't know you could actually do that. Like, I knew it was a thing in the US, but I didn't realize you could do that in the UK. LF Rag? It's in the chest. 07 20 million coins into Sven Slayer. They should probably make it easier to not misclick. Well, no, actually, they don't need to make it easier not to misclick. I need to be less of a shitter. Using feathers is crazy? No. Trust. Wasp. Where's my timer? Clock. Stopwatch. Right, let's see how long it takes me to use up all of this meter. Damn, there's another guy here. Are you taking a screenshot of that when you leave? So no, let me know. What? Is wasp better than silk for meter? No. Unless if you're using Ananke feathers, then yes. Otherwise, no. Oh, as in how many as in the wasps? Oh yeah, absolutely. Of course I'm taking a screenshot of how many are in the auction house. Come on now. I was in the same lobby? Indeed you were. I'm already beyond GCSE, have been sciences all in year 10. Just need to do year 11 shit, and my IT subject or my coursework is piece appears to do. I can do it in under a week altogether. W, man. Yeah, that's actually really cool that you can do that. Wow, look, I got a shriveled wasp. That's crazy. I mean, how much meter do I have? Okay, 24 million RNG meter. Yeah, that won't take long to use up, right? Unironically, that actually won't take that long to use up. It won't. It really won't. Yo, look, another wasp. That's crazy. What do I get as your co-op member for his birthday? Probably something. A Hyperion. it was an early birthday present. Surprise! I mean, I gotta buy a sub again. Yeah, that's, I mean, still wild. But much appreciated. Mm-hmm. Mayhaps. Where's the mini? Oh, there it is. Wait, that's actually crazy. Wait, that's actually wild. Hold up. Wait, that's actually insane. No shot. That's wild. My absolute goat right there. Just say for the ego, want to have a screen? No. No. I'm gonna be honest, Chad. I always, I still feel weird whenever people actually ask for a screenshot. It still feels strange. Because, like, I ain't got that level of fame. Bro, I don't even have a red name. It feels weird. I mean, it still feels weird getting recognized every, like, third lobby. Still, the shit you do in skyblock is crazy. What do you mean? Yo, Primordial I when skyblock? And I need it. Trust me. Slayers, but no leg, bro. That was fun. That was so fun, and also, I mean, that's kind of your idea, so like, I can't really take much credit for that. I'm merely the mechanical god that successfully did it. Surely it didn't take me like an hour and 10 minutes to do E-Man, right? No. No, surely not. Time 5 Sting W? Real? So much magical power. Magical power. Magic find. GG. Not that I really know how much magic find I'm getting, because I'm metering every drop. So I guess it doesn't really count. Bro, I spend 3 billion coins on a Sting. And then I don't even use the magic find. I'm cooked. And it only does 100k more damage than my Tormentor. I'm even more cooked. Yeah, that one's pretty depressing, by the way. Needs to not ego the Sun Quest. You right? Like, that part's actually kind of depressing. Like, it's barely better. I'm still figuring it out. Wait, what? That is not what you... That is not what I wanted. There we go. How much XP are we down to? 21 mil. So I've only gone through like 3 mil XP. Wow, okay, wait. This is actually going to make a good amount of money. Her voice is too quiet. From surprising VTubers, there's so many good music. Because their entire job surrounds their voice. So they tend to be pretty good at making music. Or pretty good singers. How much more money do you get per hour feathering wasps? That's kind of what we're doing right now. MVP plus when? When someone buys it. Well, after 100 bosses, I only got 25 mil profit. Bad luck. I mean, that sounds about right if you didn't get any good drops. Or if you didn't get any drops. But I mean, you know, that's just unfortunate RNG. with, corrupt. Well, that's not how you spell corrupt, but it's fine. Is really fast sulfur. The internet has made so many people who would never have interacted interact with it. Trust! It's so cool. I mean, it can also be horrible at the same time, but for the most part, it's pretty damn cool. Why am I dead? Bro, where is it? Bro, there's no way you are killing me from all the way over there. Are you mad? And Crimson Isles made about 100 mil today. Damn, let's go. GG. What MP should I buy Hurtful Reforge? ASAP. The name of charter, bro. It's dumb, man. The whole restricting thing is so stupid with the in the UK right now. It is so dumb. But you know, it's not like it's gonna stop anytime soon, probably. So yeah. I'm just gonna have to get used to it. They stopped me from going to Hentai Haven without my ID. But hey, it's fine. You can just AI generate an ID from an MP. Goddamn, Keir Starmer's into some freaky shit. I use that shit on Reddit. Yeah, it's it does work, and I find it really, and I love that it works. I genuinely love it. Like some of the places that MPs have been to due to that is amazing. Okay, so we're up to 350 mils so far. Damn. Wait, this is actually gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be fairly decent. Past a quarter of the way through. In terms of, money. Say, 2-tier Kyo, as people call him, has been in some interesting places. Yep. Yes, indeed. No Diana? Nope, I fucking despise it. I have done all my Diana bestiaries. I don't enjoy Diana in the slightest. I did an hour of it yesterday and remembered why I hate Diana. So now I ain't going near her for the next year. I probably won't do Diana until Diana V2, realistically. There's no real benefit to me from it. I get no skyblock XP. It's not fun. Honestly, I just couldn't care less. Did you use Hab Warden for your blaze? For most of it, yes. But when I was able to swap off to Crimson, then I did. Or at least when Crimson Helmet became good, I swapped off to Crimson. What about, on which drop should I put my RNG meter for Taras? Unless you're buying, like, billions of coins worth of Ananke feathers, then Tarantula Silk. So you would use Crimson over Warden for all Slayers? Look, you don't want to get Crown. Then yeah, pretty much. Only spelling sticks on AH? No idea. Give me a sec. Nope. I mean, obviously nowadays I just use my crown for everything. Bought it and it's funny. Yeah. They're definitely, you can definitely make some interesting names out of it, that's for sure. Or some interesting, funny little goofy things. A lot of Guna sites now advertise the usage of Tor to bypass the UK ID because they refuse to submit. Yeah, fair. Unironically fair. It's just stupid, man. The ID thing is just stupid. You should buy one. I don't wanna. I do not wish to put my ID in for like half of the things on the internet just because it's considered as unsafe for children. Yes, man. Hello, hello. Can you help me out with some money in game? I cannot. I want to die in game. That doesn't sound like an in-game moment to me. But why? Let me borrow like... No, no, no. No, 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 no. I see through you. You're sneaky. I have to fast till sunset tomorrow, because Jew. Well... have fun. Yeah, no, that's gonna be, that's not gonna be great. Do you have personal back to 7,000? I do. Can you help me with money IRL? Oh, hell no. You calling me sneaky right after I say Jew? Yep. Well, technically before, but... To you it was after. To me it was before. Can I get your text back from somewhere? In the description of the video. Well, I say the damn video. Stream. W. What do you mean W? Honestly, I think the personal compactor might have been the first talisman I actually got on this profile. It's just so good. Or the first legendary talisman, I want to say. Are you metering wasps? Yes. I'm testing out the absurdity that is spending 1 billion coins on an Anke Feathers. Do you believe in Magic Find? Unfortunately, I do. Which has led me to spending billions of coins on it. I thought Silk was better. Oh yeah, I mean, Silk absolutely is better, but when I have 24 million XP on the meter, it's going to take me a couple years. No. Yeah. Couple hours into fast and I feel like throwing up. Hey, just keep going, man. Just keep going. You'll be fine. Your body will adapt pretty quickly. Medicine is allowed. Are Class A drugs considered as medicine? Can you blend a whole chicken? Please, Jesus Christ, do not blend a chicken. Sneak a little cup of water with an ibuprofen. No. Don't, no. Just took a midterm worth 40% of my overall grade? How do you reckon you did? Because that's a lot of pressure. With bones, of course with bones and skin. Nutrients. Come now. I feel like I made an A. It was really easy. My goat. Roshana would have a heart attack if she heard that this song was playing. I like the song. Honestly, I would if it I just don't like her voice. Everything else is fine. I just don't like the really high-pitched childlike voice. Which is part of the reason I'm not a massive VTuber fan. Professor made it fairly easy because he didn't, wait. Because they didn't give him a teacher's assistant to grade the test, so he was going to have to grade them all himself. Fair. Understandable to make it easy, actually. What's the next layer after Tara? Rev. I'm going to bang out the 2 that have tier 5s. Actually had a conversation with Shana the other day, which ended up breaching the topic of Neurosama and AI VTubers. Honestly, I like the concept more than anything else. I'm still unsure on fully how to feel about it, especially on the music side of things. I do find the concept intriguing. And all the work that goes into it. Given in college, it was on paper and not related to math. That's kind of wild, but also fair. Learn to filter out high-pitched voice and deal with it. Fair. I don't know. I just can't do that. Not capable. Although, that being said, I'm not capable of filtering things out anyway. So, that makes sense. I hear everything all at once, regardless of whether I want to or not. Watching anime and wake up tomorrow, it's sunset so I can eat again. Honestly, you know what? That's a vibe. That is a fair vibe. How many skyblock coins to become a femboy? I mean, I'm already a part-timer, so I don't know, man. Well, the amount how that shit works and the lore around it and rabbit hole goes deep. Indeed, it does. I hit 50 mil on Spider-Man. Like another month, maybe. Maybe just over another month. Yeah, Shana has gone into great detail with whilst I've been in calls with her. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't listened most of the time. But, sorry, Shana. I did the classic British thing of, sort of be there and every once in a while go, yeah, okay. Or, oh, that's pretty cool. And then, just immediately forget everything that happened. Like, bro, it's just in one ear and out the other. I'm gonna be honest. What, sorry? Oh, facing the dresser, right. Please excuse my immense confusion with that one. I, was a little concerned about what you wanted. Don't fact the I don't plan on it, don't worry. Read that as far. Yep, same. That makes two of us. Hold up, let me pause my stopwatch. Oh, bro, I just separated every single vertebra in my back and it felt amazing. That was wonderful. Just watched your Slayers to Hype video? Well, thank you. And welcome to the stream. You join at an interesting time, sir, because... Alright, anyway. Back to Slayers. Small detour. Not sure what's happening? Exercise. Next time, tilt the camera down a little bit more. Hell nah, you absolute gooner. Yeah, so welcome to the Goon chat. Where a solid, like, 30% of the time is just people making me squat in weird locations. Yo, Lolo, what is good? It has been a short minute. How's it going? How's you been? Why is there 3 guys? What? Oh, hey, free. For free? Been taking a little break. Fair. Understandable. Welcome back, Linky. I'm gonna disappear into my bed and sleep, so I actually have free time tomorrow. What's free time? I hope somebody clipped that exercise. Probably not. It's one of them. That's kind of just normal. That's nothing out of the ordinary. Is meat set on Wasp? It is, yes. I bought 1 billion coins worth of Ananke feathers. To see how much money I'd make by the time I finish them. How much better? If you're not going to be spending billions on Ananke feathers, it's worse. Is this a profit or a loss? No, this is going to be a profit. This is very much a profit. Actually, I mean, it's not a giant profit. It's a decent profit. News, I don't know what's normal here. That's fair, that's fair, that's fair. So this is one of the more bipolar streams around. It's either really nice, really calm, really chill, or unhinged, batshit crazy. All the feathers on edge? Nope. I actually bought them in bulk from Prince Monkey. What do you mean get the feet cam back? There was never the feet cam. What? That was never a thing. He had 50 of them, and I said, sure, I'll take your entire stock. Could deviate from the Slayer for a bit to help us fellow Slayer man. What do you need? Because I'd rather finish off the 7.7 mil XP that I have left before anything. Because we easily solve them with 22 mil per? Yep. But hey, I ain't complaining. You set the price, not me. Dungeon entrance and F1 comp. Then no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'll carry people. I'm really sorry. Fire, I just wanted to say penis. You know? I don't know what I expected from you. But it probably was that. Okay, so... Did you max your sting yet? I have. Okay, so we are now... Every single primordial... Every single wasp from here is 100% profit. We have made our money back. No, we haven't. I need 4 more. Yeah, I need 4 more wasps to make the money back. Found 5 sting? Yes, yes. It is looking beautiful. Is that worth for me to do? If you have the money to do it, yeah. As I said, it's only really worth if you're willing to put, like, billions. Or, like, $1 billion into it per time. I mean, even $1 billion hasn't lasted very long, has it? Like, 1 bill worth of feathers only lasted me, like, half an hour. So we've got half 5? GG. Make around 60 to 70 mil coins an hour hunting. Yo, wait, what are you hunting? W's. After 6? Fair. I mean, you kind of need it for a talisman, though. You need to get Heart of the Mountain 10 for a talisman. Yeah, throw one. My little hunting I'm doing. Okay, well, fair enough then. For early game money making methods or just overall tips? Hunting tier 3 zombie mini bosses and golden ghouls can be very good for money. I mean, realistically, zealots aren't that bad still. farming's fairly decent, rift's fairly decent. There's a bunch of other very good early hunting methods I don't really know. Because the good ones people keep hidden. I believe Invisibugs is pretty good. With Frozen Blaze, yeah, I mean, you can just almost entirely AFK Glaciite shards and minor zombie shards and stuff. Sell books when they go back up. You said tier 3 rev hunting? Yeah, so you hunt the mini bosses and the golden ghouls in the crypt. In a day with Barb? God damn, what the hell did you get? Holy RNG. Which one? I would... I kind of don't want to say the Dayax, because Dayax just isn't that great anymore. Should I just get those 3 wasps and put RNG meter to silk? No. Put your meter onto silk, I would say. If it's only 1.1, if it's only 1.1 mil XP, that doesn't take that long to go through, to be honest with you. And silk makes a lot more profit per, is a lot more profit to meter than wasps are. Why isn't day good? Because it's only really useful for Diana. Good for bosses for more magic find? Yeah, but Habanero Tactics and Chimera exist. And Chimera 3 on a weapon is better than a Chim 5 Dayax. Yo, Jamaican rice? Oh, Jamaican rice. Thank you for the follow. Damn, it's taken a while for me to figure out what your name says. But early game or pre-early game, day is still terrible. Day is still terrible early game. How much progress have you been making? A little bit. Got a couple million XP over the last week. I mean, it's never going to be the fastest progress, because Spider's just slow by nature. Hello, Linky. You finna bingo? Oh, hell no. Kind 5 day is the same book number as 4 yeah. It's unfortunately Daedalus Axe is, unless you're doing a lot of Diana, it's just not that good anymore. The 12 episode anime I can binge tonight until the sun comes back up, then sleep till it goes back down. One Piece? That's about 12 episodes, right? Is that how much money you have? Yeah. I've only got 240 mil on me right now. I'm kind of broke at the moment. Just spent 3 bill on maxing a sting. So the purse is crying a little bit. Can I see Sting? Give a second. Only? Well, compared to normal, yeah. Obviously, it's missing a few things, but none of them are actually good for anything that I do. It's going to be a pain still with those wasps? Tell me about it. That's why I usually don't do this. 250 mil is broke, then what am I with 70 mil? It's just a different stage. It's realistically just a different stage of the game. Like, I mean, there's nothing that I can do with 250 mil. There is no upgrade in the game that I can get for 250 mil. To put it in perspective, the next actual genuine upgrade for me is a clover helmet. So when I say I'm broke with only 250 mil, that's kind of what I mean. For 419 mil, yo, let's go. Road drops 20 mil, not even flinching. Yeah, kinda. You can get a recom on your swivel brace. Wait, is it not recommed yet? Oh shit. I'm throwing. So there was something, apparent. So it would seem. Okay, I'm off already, Shmoo. Well, goodbye, goodbye. Thank you very much for coming in. Only having 52 mil. Yeah, but you don't have to worry about money as much as most people do. Where's the huzz, though? You know, you'd expect becoming an endgame skyblock player would just be considered as unbelievably attractive, but apparently not. Like, I thought this would be it for me, you know? Just not, I just couldn't, I was expecting to never be able to pry them away. It's like a force field, you know? What are the wasps for? Money. What stage am I in skyblock? Technically early game. You're a femboy? Part-timer. But are you straight or gay? That's not information that I am happy to give out. Simply because I don't think it matters. What do you use them for if you didn't sell them? Crafting the sting, crafting the primordial. I think there's a couple of other, I think there's a few other things. My bad? Nah, you good, you good, you good. Oh wait, that was it. That was all of my meter used up. Should I put minus relic on G-Drag now that knockback isn't a problem? It depends on what you're using the G-Drag for, to be honest with you. We got it back. Let's go. Right, island. Let me shove a bunch of stuff in the cookie jar. I wanna find out money. No, no. No, you stay away. I'm going to say recently started using Greg for Slayers and some M4. I'd probably say Antique Remedies then. To be honest with you. Like, if you also use it for dungeons, I'd probably say Antique Remedies. Alright, that should be all of them, I think. Okay, so 996. I mean, that's pretty good, chat. That's 200. That's over 200 mil made in how long? In 40 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, chat. That's that's pretty good. That is a note. That's 330 million coins made in 40 minutes. That's pretty good. That's not bad. That ain't bad at all. Gonna take forever to sell? Yeah. Hold up, let me just yeah, it's gonna take me a few years. Is my equipment good enough? Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna take me years to sell. I'm not doing this shit on stream. Hold up. Hold up a minute. Who's live? Of course there's no one live. VT's live! Finally! Somebody's live. Yes. Oh, finally. Oh, this is amazing. Give me half, I'll list with you. Gonna be a 10% tax though? Nope. Alright, well, I'll do all the listing off stream because it's just so boring to watch. PC after stream? Probably not, because people go sleep and I stay quiet. So, I don't know when to ragax. Okay, you ragax on the first laser phase. Can I do anything with one? I don't think so. Oh, you can. You can make a shriveled bracelet. With one. I could technically craft a bunch of these and Bazaar sell them. That might not be a bad idea. I could do that. Anyway, chat, it has been a wonderful stream. I will be back tomorrow. I need to work on. I need to do so much editing tomorrow, man. I need to do so much editing. What's your net worth? When I have all my items, about 90 billion. Or